The one aspect of a website that makes all the difference to the way it appears are images. A great website with poor images just doesn't carry the kudos that it should, and it's also true that a poor website with great pictures can look disproportionately good. The most powerful way to add images is in a purpose-built image gallery. The simplest of these is a grid of thumbnails that expands into a light box when it's clicked. But there are also mini slideshows that you can have that have images that rotate and slide across the page. Or what about a cover flow image gallery where you grab an image and drag it across? And you can have these with or without thumbnails. Adding an image gallery like this can make a huge difference to your website, and with the web editor tools that we have, it's a piece of cake. In the next 3 videos we'll show you how to actually create all of these galleries, configuring them just how you want them, and adding as many galleries to your web pages as you like. To create your first gallery, click on Content and then choose Image Gallery. Now, as with most features, you start by clicking the big green Start button. In this case, a small panel appears and you can add the name and description of your gallery. We're going to add a small name and then a brief description. Now, the name must be unique, as you're going to use this to select the gallery you want when you're editing the page, and the description only you will see, so you're free to add anything you like that will help you remind you about the content of the gallery, or perhaps notes of images you want to add or perhaps remove. You can then go ahead and pick a style, as represented by the thumbnails there. Now, there'll be more about styles later, however it's important to state here something that's really critical before you start adding your images. Your gallery is only as good as your worst image. Your pictures must be great quality, as big as you can make them, and the more you think about the purpose of the gallery, the better your page will be. So once we've chosen a gallery style that we like, we just click the Create Gallery button. Your empty gallery now appears as a tile in a grid. Now, the title, the gallery style, the number of images, and even the delete icon are all shown together with a preview button. Now, the preview button will allow you to see an early view of your gallery rendered across the full page of your website. If you currently have no images, then the system will add images for you, so you can get a feel for what the style of gallery you've chosen is going to look like. If we click on the button, here we can see we've chosen a slider with vertical thumbnails. If we're happy with that, we click on Back to Gallery. Okay, so much for dummy images. How do you add your own? Super easy. All you have to do is roll your mouse over the center of your image gallery thumbnails. A big blue plus will appear and you click on it once, and then you're inside of your image gallery creator. All you have to do is simply, from your image gallery, take the images you want and drag them from the left, bish, bash, bosh, over onto the right, choosing the images that you're really interested in and you want to display. And again, I know I've been over this before, but try to think through the images you want and why you're building your gallery, and make those images as nice and as high quality as you possibly can. If there are images in there that you think, I kind of wish I hadn't added that one, all you have to do is grab it and drag it back. The image is removed, and you can put a different one in its place. So now let's pop back into the grid. And here we see that the image gallery now has some images in it. And if we now click the preview button, we'll see that instead of the dummy images, we've got the ones that we wanted. Pretty cool, huh? So here is our gallery rendered full page size, but don't worry if you don't want it this big. I'll show you in the next video how to add your gallery to your page the size you want. Now if you want to try different styles, perhaps you're not sure whether this is the sort of style that you want, that's pretty easy too. All you have to do at the top of the page where it says change style to is choose a different style. So let's say we go for a, I don't know, 6-column grid. There we go. Or perhaps a slider at the bottom without any thumbnails, so it's just a basic slider. Or even a cover flow or carousel with no thumbnails, just the carousel. Here we go. So you can flick around and choose the one you want, but in our case we're going to go back to a simple 4-column thumbnail grid with 8 images. So now we're happy with that. Let's click back to gallery, and we'll see that we have the 4 grid in our little thumbnail icon at the top, so we know which gallery style we've chosen. Now remember, you can have as many galleries as you want, and you can use the same image on multiple galleries as well if you require, and that is how to create an image gallery. I hope that's helped, and you now start to realize how super easy it is to build a gallery. So please stay tuned for the next short video in which I'm going to explain how to actually add your gallery to your web pages. Thanks very much for watching.